some example overview I will give. Rest you design. Okay. So this is actually one example of iframe example is just we'll take an YouTube one. Suppose YouTube related here. Okay. Just actually, if I sign out and don't have any account logged in, it looks little different. This is the YouTube channel. Suppose this is the YouTube channel we want to design. That means this is the basic preview and we will pause here. Okay. So this type of design we have to create. So I will give up to few levels example. I will show few points. Rest you do it. Okay. So first here why we are taking this example because the main intention is to understand this complete iframes concept. Iframes related concept we need to understand, right? So let's see how we can design this area, how to create and how do we work with that. We'll see that, right? Let's see. For that, I will copy this image in our project folder, brand factory, public images. This is a channel banner. Okay. Channels banner, channel banner. So fine. It is in our images. Okay. We want this one also. This is NIT logo. Something that is the option we are having. YouTube logo also we want. I will take a snipe tool and we will keep this as a small area. We will cut this and we will save this as YouTube logo. So it is saved in brand factory, public images, tube logo, huh? Right. We are saving those images there. Now, as I told you, we will have a basic overview, rest you do it, everything. Huh? Now, we need to create this type of layout, this type of design we have to create. So let's do. I will project. I'm just helping with some sample. Actually, you have to design everything by yourself. Huh? So because at this level, you can design like that. Just I am giving you help of iframe. So suppose this is YouTube channel .html because we need images. Now we will put some title as YouTube and YouTube Naresh IT something. And we have a link. Relation is style sheet and the href node modules, bootstrap, font, CSS. Okay. Now here, let's go to the design now. Now, this is the header part. Huh? How many divisions are there? 3 divisions are there, major three divisions are there. So this is left, this is the center, and this is the right. Three divisions are there. Okay, so we will create a header and we will keep divisions three. This is one, this is two, and this is three. Okay, three divisions we are having. What is in the first division is we have a span, BI justify. That is the button. We have another span. In that span, we need an image source dot slash images YouTube logo. That is the span. What is the second area? Second area have a span. This is class search box. Okay. Actually, in the search box, we have another span I will give. In that we have search word, and one more span I will give. This is actually class BI search. Beside the search box, another span that is actually BI mic fill. That is actually mic fill. Okay. Third division is having a span class as BI three dots vertical. And we have another span class BTN sign in. Sign in. Here we are having one more. What is it? Span class BI person circle. And we use a word sign in. Okay. That is the word we are having. This is the header part we are having. So let's run this and this is the header part we have. The image width I will give as some 30. That will be small. So 50, 100. That will look better. Some size adjusted for that. Now what we do, we write the style. In the style, we need a header. Display as what? Flex. Justify content. Space between. Flex direction is what? Row. We can define like this. That's divided like this. We have a padding as 10 pixel. Some gap will come. Align items also center. It will keep center. And font size, font family is Arial. Font size is 20. Then little larger. I think font size is normal. This BI justify is there. Font size 30. Then it will increase the size of that button size. We are increasing reasonably. And it have padding right 20 pixels. Some gap will come. That is fine. Now, rest of part you will try a bar alignments button. You try that rest of part. So we have a BTN sign in, a button sign in. So border 1 pixel solid blue, and border radius is 20 pixel, and it looks like this. Padding is 20 pixel. Color also blue. Then it will display like this. Padding 10 pixel looks fine. That is sign in. That is the sign in button we are having. And we have a search bar. What is it? Uh, search bar. Search bar. I created a search bar. Search box. search box I created, and search box is a span. Then for a span you cannot adjust width and height. What to do? Display as what? Inline block. So width is 400 or 300, 400 pixel. Then border as 1 pixel solid gray. In that, justify content as center. Justify content, we can use space between. Actually, we can put one more div there. Actually, we have display flex will keep flexible also, but make sure that we are using any one, because this search box you put in another div. Okay, you better keep this in another span. This is having a, yeah, this is having search bar. We have search box and search bar. And what is the search bar is? Search bar. You can have display as flex, justify content space between. Then it will come like this. Padding is 10 pixel, some gap around it. Border radius, so some 20 pixel. You will have something like this. Padding, not padding, margin right 20 pixels, so that right side some gap will come. We will not give here, that we will give to the search box. Margin right 20 pixel, it will come like this. And we have BI mic filler, mic fill, background color is gray. So, okay, gray, and but we will keep a little lighter gray. RGB is there na? Then padding as 5 pixel. Border radius is some 10 pixel. Some it will come like this. Font size 20 pixel. Little size increases. How to keep correct circle like? Then width we have to give 10 pixel. Height also 10 pixel. Display as inline what? Block. Inline block will keep that. I think this width height 20 looks okay. That's fine. Then border radius also 20 pixel. Then it will look like curved. Means it is circular. It will display. Font size and everything you can add. So the search box and search bar. So we have border radius 20 pixel. Then it will be in this way. That is the header part. We are having a header part design. More things you have to do. You see the website, you do the more concept. Okay. Next. After the header part, next what you do? Section. Inside the section, two areas. Left side we have a nav. Right side we have a main. Entry point. They can enter anywhere there. There are so many entry options there. And what is this section nav? In this nav, we need these options. What do you say? How you can plan this? You can use unordered list. Unordered list. I told you already, we can use divs. But if list is changing dynamically, we need to change. Better to maintain a list. You can maintain an unordered list and you can manage. You can also use simple divs also. So what you do in this div? Every div we will put a class nav item, navigation item. And every div will have a, so another div. This is class bi home, house, door. Okay. And we have another div. This is class. So yeah, class nav text. This will have a text called home like this. Now, similarly, you can have so many items. You put them, different symbols you put. I will just give this one. Okay. Next, in the main area, you see those options will come. Now, how do we handle them? You know what we do? Section, display as grid template columns, one fraction, 11 fractions. Left side only small, only one fraction I am giving. So now it will be left side only one fraction will be there. And what I will do is wherever nav is there. So fonts, family, Arial. So that is the nav area we are having. And width I will give as some 30, 40 pixel looks okay for that. And what we will do, every nav item, text align as center. It will come to center. And every nav item have margin bottom, some 20 pixels, some gap will come. 40 pixels, some more gap will come. You add more gap into that. And wherever nav text is there, font size we will keep 12 pixel. That looks smaller enough. Wherever it is there, we can do. And height, width, everything you adjust. Suppose I am giving some 14 pixel, that looks fine. Okay. Well, looks okay, huh? Right. Actually, symbol and text you can give different one. Where is the now? Yeah. In the now text, we are giving this. That is the now text we are giving. And the symbols give a different one. So for these symbols, you give different size. Because every nav item font size, suppose 20 pixel, then size increases for them. This size is large, this is small. You can control them. This is left side we are having. Okay, right side what we have? Main. In main, we need an image. First div, we keep an image source. Image source is what? Dot slash images channel banner. Width is 100%. 100% means it occupy full. We don't want to occupy full. What we will do? This is class banner. Okay. We don't want to occupy full, then give 90%. That means how much you want, you can define that. Right. So here, how they have is same, almost similar. But what about border radius and all? So this I will give as banner is there. Okay. And actually image. This class we will give for image. Okay. Then what is the effect? Banner. So we have border radius is 20 pixel. Then border radius will come like this. Yeah. So margin top is 20 or 30 pixel, then it will come little down. That is fine. Right. This is the left and right area we are having. Now, what do you say about this part? I think 20 looks okay because they have very less space. Now, what is this you will call as? What is that semantic? That is showing some highlights about this channel. That means this is an article. Article, na? anything is showing some trends, highlights about it, then it is called as an article. So this is an article. So we put below this we put an article. And what do you say? Article is having two divisions. That means div 1, another one is div 2. What is in the left division? Image. Image class is logo. And the image source is dot slash images NIT logo. That is the logo. So width I given some 100%, and it will show like this. That's a large one because still we haven't created any divisions. And what is the part? Article must be divided. Article must be divided into grid. Grid template columns, two fractions and 10 fractions. Article is enough. That looks fine. Then article, we will give margin top little bit 20 pixel down. Now article have right side, some titles and all. That means these you keep, okay. What I will do roughly, I'm adding a header, and this is having a class article, article title, article title. You can just keep a div. Okay. So, and how do we do? So we have article, article title, font size is 30 pixel, font family Arial, font weight is what? Bold. Then it will get you this one. Padding top 20 pixel, little down. 10 pixel looks fine. That's fine. And beside this, whatever you want, you keep it. That means this all thing you keep yourself. You try this, right? So you know now how to get this one. And you know this is a link anchor href. And we have a subscribe button. Temporarily, I will copy that and I will put it here. But you design it clearly. Huh? So I am temporarily keeping that content over there, but you plan it. You keep everything according to that. Article width also we will set. So width of article is 500 pixel so that it will not allow to go outside. I think we can increase more 800 pixel, that will be fine. Or we'll do one thing. We will keep that right side area itself shorter. Okay. That means what you do. This we will keep in breaks. Huh? So, or you keep this shorter. This is what article text. Article text, you reduce the width. What you do? Dot article text. Article text width I will give as 400. Then it will not affect entire, only that article it will affect. So font family Arial and padding top is 20 pixel, little down. Welcome. Everything else you design. You know how to do. There is another div called class. What is the word? Subscriber. We can put a span class bi bell fill. Okay. That is subscribe we are having. And what is the class? btn subscribe. Okay. btn subscribe. We will add the styling for that dot btn subscribe. Okay. Then background color black. Width is 100 120 pixel. Border radius is 20 pixel. Padding is 10 pixel. then it will get a subscribe option. Color is what? White. It will display like this. Font family Arial and font size 20. This will give a appearance for the subscribe. So margin top is 20 pixel. It will come little down. And you have to design rest of the part. Everything else you have to design. Okay. Now one more thing is that this is important. This main area should be scrollable. It should be scrollable. So what we do is wherever the main is there, so main height, we will set to 500 pixel and overflow we will give as auto. That means now it is fine. Later some content comes down, automatically it will start overflow, right? Now in this channel, now this is the another option. Now, how do you get this video? So you can go here. There is a share option. And do you have any video code for that? Let's check. Yeah. So you can see there is a share option here. This is the YouTube option. I think mostly this symbol maybe this is the coder. Copy the link. That will be the code majority of the situation. Okay. So now what we will do, we need to keep here inside the main. I will keep below the article another division we are creating. Now in this division, I will put a class channel highlights or say channel summary something. And here also two divisions are there, div1 and div2. Here we want a video. Then what to do? iframe. iframe source. iframe source is HTTPS. First I will copy this one. Actually, mostly this will be YouTube. youtube.com/embed and slash this is the video code. That is the youtube.com embed and the video code. Let's try that. Is it coming or not? It is working fine. That is the embedded code for that. Now, right side something means you put all the information, whatever is there. Now, channel summary also same like article. That means what we have to do, channel summary. Summary we have to display as grid. Grid template columns. What we will do, 3 fractions or 4 fractions and 8 fractions out of 12 we have to share. Then it will be like this. And margin top as some 30 pixels, some down will come. And you see the scroll bar is scrolling, the above and left are fixed. Am I right? That means the header is fixed and the nav bar is fixed left side. Only this content is scrolling. And you know what we do wherever iframe is there, means in channel summary, wherever iframe is there, border we keep as none, don't have a border. Width 100% I will give. Height some 300 pixel I give, then it will be like this. So height some 250 pixels, something like this, we can define like this. That means this is the channel. Now, what you do is the grid we are displaying now. We can have grid gap. Grid gap is 30 pixels, some gap will come. That will be fine. right? This is what we need to do. Now, I think this part, above that there is a menu, na? Above there is a menu. You have to design that menu. So above that there is a menu. So what we do here, we have another one, class channel menu. In this channel menu, what are the options? Home, videos, shorts. This is nothing but spans. Huh? So what are the options? This is home, and another one, yeah, span. We have like videos. So span, shorts, and we have another span. What is it? Live. So playlists, and we have a span BI search. So that is a search box. We are having search button. Now what channel menu have to do? Dot channel menu have to display flex, justify content space between. Okay. Then it will display in this way. And we don't want so much lengthy. So width is 500 pixel. Then it will be inside that area only. Channel menu margin top is 20 pixel. Some gap will come. And what we do, font size is 20 pixel and font weight is bold, color is gray, and all this is ready. And font family as Arial. Then you will have this one, right? So this is the option we are having for that. I'm just giving here and there parts. The rest everything you have to do, right? I'm just giving here and there parts. And below this, there is a line. So for that, today we will see one more new point there. What you can do is HTML horizontal line is there. You can try that. HTML have a horizontal line. How you can get a horizontal line is HR. So it sets horizontal line. So attributes. Attributes, it have no shade. No shade. That means it sets, it removes the outline. It removes the outline. Color. It sets line color. So size. It sets the line size in pixels. We have no shade, color, and size. These are very basic for horizontal line. Wherever you want a complete horizontal line, you can just try HR. So what we do here is, suppose I will show you. So I want a horizontal line after this menu, channel menu. Then here I will put a HR. You can see a horizontal line comes. A simple horizontal line comes here. If you want, so you can adjust the size as 3. Then you can see ticker will come, but it is having outline. Suppose size I given 4 or 10, then you see it is very thick, but outline is there. To remove outline, we have to use no shade. No shade. Then no shade means it will remove the outline. It will remove the outline. You can put any color you want. Color is some green, something. It will put the color. We will not use any color because default gray is fine and size is 1 enough. You can put like this. That is the horizontal line. Of course, it is also having a width. Width is suppose 700 pixel, then it will be half. It will not have much. Of course, you need to create the alignments. Na? That means horizontal, left, right. We have to keep the alignment. That means make sure that you kept inside one div and you keep the alignments how you want. If I don't give the width, then it is full. What you do, give width for this div, horizontal line will be only that. How much you want, you can fit. So this is one horizontal line you have seen here. Horizontal line is there. Next, what? This is the main part. Remember, this type of animation we can create later. We can create such animation later. That is in Bootstrap, you will learn JavaScript, Bootstrap combination. Per screen, how many it is showing? That means per screen, how many it is showing? It is showing like what? 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 is there. Na? Okay, then how do you design this? I will create a div. So I will add here. So class videos row. Okay. In this, how many? 5 means 5 divisions I am giving. Right? Div 1. And in every division, we have an iframe. In every division, I am having an iframe. And what we will do first, we will fit them correctly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now how to divide this videos row? So class, this is videos row. Margin top is 30 pixel, little down. And actually it is having all that like this. Now, how do we keep them side by side? Display is grid fixed. Na? Flexible means what? If I change width, they will change the number of rows. It should not be like that. Fixed 5. Then how you divide? Grid template columns. How many? 2.4 fraction. 2.4 fraction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means it will divide like this. But see, it is scrolling left and right. It should not scroll. So what I will do is in that videos row, wherever iframe is there, width suppose I given 100%. That means it will fit like this, width 100%. And wherever iframe is there, so padding margin. So margin left 5 pixel and margin right also 5 pixel I give. That means some gap will come between them. Very small gap I am giving. We will use one grid gap. Grid gap is 3 pixel. Some gap will come between the grid. And we need to remove the border. Border is what? None. Iframe border is removed. Now actually you will not see any iframe like. Actually it is one more thing you can do. What you do? Instead of keeping an iframe directly, you plan this as a card. In the card header, you will have a iframe. That means this iframe will be in the card header. Understood? In the card header, you will have. In the card body, so this is the class card body. In the card body, you have description about it. That means anything related to that video. So that means something about this video. So we can put something about the video. Oh, so I don't want all this. Yeah. That we will keep in the card body. So that I keep in the card body. Right. Now what we will do is actually like this. We need to design all the cards. That means what I will do, let me copy this one and this division, remove all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, all are there. Different titles will be there. Now, what about video? You know, suppose I want this video, then what to do? Share, and I will copy the embed. Actually, this is the video code. Where is it? I think this is the video code. Embed TCVV, that is the video code. Or I will click, I am unable to copy this code because it is giving a complete iframe. I'll do one thing. I will click on this. Then what we will do, we will copy this code. Okay. Right. Like that, every video code you copy and you want to keep that here. What you do, the iframe source, iframe have an SRC, HTTPS, www, or simply youtube.com, tube.com/embed and slash the video. So I will just copy the same everywhere, but actually you have to put different videos. I will copy the same everywhere, but you need to have different videos there. Different videos you need to keep. I hope you can create this. I just given a fast overview on this because you have to design everything. Just an idea of where we use iframe, where we use the content I given. You have to see the design, try to create with good interface, alignments, font styles, effects, everything, paragraphs. So how to set up this, you know now, right? I will copy this, and this is an example of, yeah, for this first I will give width also, that it sets width for line. And syntactically, I will give like this: HR have no shade, size is some 4, color is some hash FF00FF, and width is some 500. You can put like this. So I will copy here. I will copy and paste this example. This is complete example of YouTube. This is the example of YouTube. This is the code. Okay. You try finishing that layout. Just up to 3-4 rows of videos you design. That's enough. Right. So, but what is the main concentration is when you are designing, make sure that all alignments are uniform, all fonts are uniform, spaces are uniform. Because if you can achieve that, then it is easy to design as it is. That's the main part. Okay, try that. So now, after understanding this, we have learned links. We have learned how links can be opened in a page. So yesterday, given so many questions. Link in a new tab, link in a new window, link in the same tab, same window, along with existing content, all that. Now, today, one more thing we have to understand after trying this is, so we will discuss about another concept, tables. tables in HTML. Tables in HTML. How we can use tables. So we will see working with tables. Actually, in web development, we use lot of components. For example, in any website, when you open, suppose any website, if you open Amazon, something, you will see that when you open a website, you see I click this button, something comes, and you see there is a banner here. Actually, these are all called as components. This is which component? Carousel. We call it as carousel. Carousel is sliding banners, transforming banners you will have. That is called carousel. That means in projects they ask that here I want a carousel. Carousel means he wants something like sliding banner. Now this is called input group. Input group is a component. Input group means it makes all elements look like combined into one group. Actually, there is a drop down, there is a search button, there is a text box. It makes them look like one group. And this is called as input group. And you know what these are? Cards. So if anybody asks like, tell me which component is the popular component in web development? Mostly used and mostly required component. We have carousels, we have navbars, we have input groups, we have cards, we have models. I showed you a dialogue now. That means there are so many components in web development. If anybody would ask which one is the popular one, which one is the most used one, the most used component in web development anywhere is the component we call the component as grid, data grid. So every developer is tested on this grid. You are Java, .NET, PHP, Python, any technology. When you go to companies in a practical test, they test you a lot on this grid. So data grids are the popular components across every technology in the world. That what is data grid is nothing but it shows the data in rows and columns, allows us to filter, sort, search, everything we can do using this grid. And almost every business needs this grid. Every business needs this grid. For example, I will show you. Suppose companies buy components from third parties. For example, we have Telerik. Telerik is one third party. You see, Telerik is a third party library. Modern UI made easy. They will provide lot of components to you. And observe carefully, this Telerik is very popular. It is used by companies like NASA, Microsoft, Fox, Samsung, IBM. Microsoft itself is a software development company. They have their own softwares and they are customers of this Telerik. Then you can imagine their abilities. That means Microsoft can build everything. Then why they are going for other third parties? Because they don't want to involve in everything. Somebody is very good in doing it, let him do. For example, you have a car. Suppose you have a Benz car or Audi car. Do you know in that audio system belongs to some other company? You can't ask like why Benz? Benz means huge. Why can't you manufacture after all audio system? Of course, you are using mobiles. Your mobiles are Realme, Samsung, LG, or something XYZ, but their camera is Sony. Why? Why you cannot have a Realme own camera? Why you have to borrow camera from Sony? Because they are very good in doing it. Let them do. We can't involve in every business. We can't involve in every business. We can't manage. Right? That means he's doing it good. Let him do, bring it and put it in our application. Almost all software technologies are like that. No software technology in the world can do everything what a client wants. Any technology in the world cannot do everything what a client wants. They have to borrow from these third parties. So you see now, I will go to demos. In the demos, they give various technology related demos. Remember, these people sell code. They sell code. That means for companies, they sell the code. When you go to demos, you see Angular, jQuery, React, Vue, .NET, JSP, PHP. So many technology related examples are there. Okay, let's go to Angular demo. And you see, in when I go to Angular, most popular components in that first place is grid. Suppose I go to some React components, React grid. Not only this website, there are so many websites. For example, I have a website like means third parties like Dev Express. This is another third party. Yeah? This is another third party, very popularly used in different companies. You can see, you can see so many are there. Angular, React, mobile development, different components are there. They sell them. Our companies buy. When I go to these components, you can see when I go to the components, thousands of components, Angular, React, everything, and see the first place. Always example they give with a grid. And what is this data grid? Data grid is nothing but data arranged in rows and columns so that it is easy for inserting, updating, deleting, filtering, searching, sorting, everything we can do. And how these grids are designed by using table. Table plays the key role in this. It plays the key role in this. So one of the famous component used in web designing is table. Earlier in HTML4, we don't have div span. We start HTML class with table because table is used for designing page layout. Div spans are later. 14, 15 years back when we teach HTML, first class starts with table because table is the only thing we have for designing layout. We don't have div span. Div span, header, footer section, these are not there. These are all newly added from HTML5. So tables are very important and they are very good for designing components called grids. And how we will see that. So what is the purpose of table? Tables are used to design data grids. Data grids. So data grid is a popular UI component used for various business requirements. Business requirements. What grid will do is grid arranges data into rows and columns. It is easy to filter, sort, and manipulate data when it is in a grid. In a grid, that is important. So tables are used for designing these grids. It is easy to filter, sort, and manipulate the data when it is in a grid, right? So, how to design tables? HTML5 provides following elements for table. We have table. This is start and end of table. Caption. It sets a caption to make table SEO friendly. We have T head. This is the header section. T body. This is the body section. We have T foot. This is the footer section. TR. This is row, table row. TH. This is heading cell. We call it as table header. Table heading cell. TD. This is the table data. This is ordinary cell. That is the ordinary cell. Call group. It can group a set of columns to highlight. These are all the table related options. Remember, these are table elements. Table have a lot of attributes. Using these elements is not enough. To make the table attractive, effective, you need a lot of attributes also. We need attributes. Let's see. First, we will see one real world table. We will try to create such table. And usually tables, you can use anything. For example, suppose these are all the table options. Let's see how they work. So what are these and how to handle them? Let's see how they work. First, I will show you one example. Suppose let's take uh, uh, which one? Suppose I take ICC cricket. Uh, they have tables, huh? Official ICC website. Yeah. When you visit this website, some website, okay, you see here, so rankings and all are there. For example, I am selecting here rankings, teams. Okay, let's go to the rankings. And you can see here we are having, these are all tables. These are all the tables we are having. These are all different tables we are having. Now, suppose I go to the all-rounder rankings. It shows like this. Suppose I select this table. When I select this table, and you can see the table opens in this way. The table opens in this way. Now, this is a simple table actually. It's not very complicated. We have a lot of complicated content also inside tables. This is not much. This is okay. This is normal table, not very complex. And you see in this table, actually, this is the header part. This is the table body part. And these people don't have any table footer. They don't have any footer. Just header and body. Sometimes we have header, body, footer. and observe carefully. So in this, I'll just give the points. Suppose if this is a table and this is a header section and this is a body section. And observe, header is having one row, body is having some several rows. These rows are designed by using what? TR. And this area is what? That area is what? T body. That is T body. And in that, this is one cell, this is another cell, this is another cell. These are considered as what? TD, table data. If you give as TH, heading cells have different appearance. TH is for heading cells, TD is for ordinaries. This is table actually. First, I will show you a basic one, then we will create this one. This is very easy. This is nothing, just a simple one. We have more complex tables. For examples, IPL is already completed, right? IPL, yeah, you can see IPL points table. Yeah, you can see this is IPL table. And here you can observe, you have little bit different content inside. These all are simple things. They are nothing. Right, let's do one thing. First, we will understand the table structure and we will try to create this one. Let's go into our project. Let's create a table structure first. Then we will design the IPL table, tables.html. Okay, let's see the design. First, we have a table. To make the table search engine friendly, search engines can easily find. Table needs a caption. In this caption, what I am doing, suppose ICC, so means some all rounders. So yeah, all rounder rankings. Yeah, ICC men's all rounder rankings. Something I am giving like this. So ICC men's, okay, all rounder rankings like this. Fine. Now this is the caption. Okay. In this, that is the caption I am just giving. In this, we have three sections. One is what? T head. Another one is what? T body. Another one is what? T foot. Header, body, footer. And as I told you, all are not mandatory every time. Depends on table. Now, in the header, we have one row. This is the header row. Then we will give as TR. Okay. In this, how many headings are there? 5 headings are there. TH. Headings are given with TH. Okay, what is the first heading? POS. Another heading is team. Another heading is players. Another heading is rating. And one more heading is what? Career. Yeah, career best rating. Like this we given. Now that is the first row. Now what we have, that is in the header. Now in the body. In the body, a row, TR. In this TR, ordinary cell. Ordinary cell means TD. TD is first one. It contains 0, 1. You can put symbols. Later we will add CSS also. We have next one is what? India. Save image. India PNG is there. Okay. India PNG. And save this image. So, here we are giving that name. Okay. These two are PNG files only. Okay. Second cell contains image. Image source is dot slash images ind. Okay. So we have a span ind country, country name. Okay. And we have another cell in this. What? Oh, this cell contains, what do you say? Two columns, huh? This cell contains a division. So in this cell, we have two columns. Again, division. This will give us player details. Okay. In this left side, what we have? So span, or I will keep a div. This is what Ravindra, and another div some JDH. Okay. This is okay. This is what class player name. Okay, this we will keep highlighted. We can now add a lot of effects into that. Okay. Next, another cell, TD. Okay, what is this? Here in player details, we have another division. This is one division. Second division have image na. So img source dot slash images JDH. Okay. This class is player image, player name, player image. Okay. Next cell. What is that? Some 376. Okay. Next cell. What is it? Some 445. Okay. This is the title. That is one row. Like this, you can add another row, TR. So in this row, again, same. I will just keep two cells. Huh? Save, save images. Yeah. Some problem. Yeah. Okay, and okay, fine. And just some name. We have first cell, this is 02. The second cell, some image source dot slash images. Okay. And another cell, so some name. Here we have some text also. Okay, we have some text also here. Mehdi. Hassan, right? So Hassan. Okay. And another cell, some 321, and one more cell. This is something like, okay. Now that is the point. Now, this table looks normal, very ordinary, because you just created a table, but it is still not ready. Lot of attributes are required. Table requires lot of attributes, border, frame, so much is there about table. You just designed a basic table, and actually table footer don't have anything. I will put a row. In that I will put one cell, and later you will learn how to merge cells and all. I will show you. Here I will say some last updated, some 2020. Suppose we say simply like ampersand copy, and copyright copyright. So ICC 2025, something like this I give it. Now, usually that is the bottom part we are having. And in this, I'm not using any call group. I will add a call group. You will not see call group. Later you will find. This call group, I will give the detail. So I will just keep this call group empty, nothing. Later you will understand, because I told you we see attributes, then we can implement them. Okay, now you will not see anything here because we don't have any attributes. First, what I will do, because some classes are common. What is it? One is player image. Player image There is player image now, right? There is an player image. So class, then I will give width as suppose 100 pixel. That will be fine. And this is another one is this is having a class country image, country flag. Okay. And what we will do, this country flag, we will keep smaller one. So width is suppose 30 pixel. That looks very small. Later we can add all the effects here. And the same country flag class we apply for the second one also. Here also country flag. Oh, here also the country flag image. Then it will be small. This is normally table. There is nothing much here. Now what I will do is, so for table, we will have a width as some 100%. Table width will come like this. So as I told you, table have lot of attributes. Table have lot of attributes. Currently what we done, we are not using all the attributes. What we done here, we just used a basic table. Now, what are the attributes table is having? If in this table I used all of them, you will see all of them very clearly now once we start using attributes. So what are the attributes table is having? So many sets of attributes it is having. I will give one by one, level by level. First important attribute it is having frame, rules, and border. Table is having frame, rules, and border. Frame, it sets a frame for table with values. Values, it can have like frame values will be like, what are the values is, one is frame box, frame RHS, LHS, frame as above, so below, and frame have a void. These are all the frame related options. Frame can have values like box, RHS, LHS, above, below. So generally for table, syntactically for table, we use a frame. This can be like box. This can be like void, RHS. All these we can apply. So every table will have a frame. Table is having a frame. So frame will be like box, void, RHS and all. RHS means right hand side, left hand side, above, below, these are. For example, you see now, what I am doing for table is, in the table, let's go put a frame, frame as box. You can see that it will get a frame for that. Frame is only for table. Frame is only for table, only table, not inside. And frame can be box, frame can be RH. Right hand side means here. Frame can be above, above means above. Frame come here. That is the frame. Frame, you cannot have two values. You can have only one, either above, below, left, right, or box. You cannot have multiple values. Frame have void. Void means it will remove the frame. Actually, if you don't write frame, there is no frame. Why to write frame and say void? Because in some situations, a frame is added without asking. I will not ask any frame, but frame will come. Then how to remove? We have to use an void, right? That situation you will see later. So frame is not for cells. not for rows. It is only for table, only for table. So frame can be only for table, only for table. We have another option, rules. This rules, it sets rules for rows, columns, and groups. So it sets rules for rows, columns, and groups. That means table have rules is equal to all rows, calls, and groups. You can keep like this. These are the values it can have, or it can have none. Rules none. Frame is for table, rules are for rows, columns, and groups. Groups means we have header, footer, body, call group also is there. You will see now. Actually, I will remove this frame as void. I will give void. That means frame is not there. Now what I will do, I will write rules is equal to rows. That means only rows will come. Rules are for rows. That means only for rows will come. Suppose I say here calls. That means only columns will come. I say all, then all will come. And very important and interesting point is if I say groups, you see groups will come. And observe, I used a column group, column groups like this. And if you want, you can adjust this column group. How to adjust column group? This column group can span two. Then it will go to two columns. It can span three, then it will go to three columns. It can span four, it can go to four columns. Later with styles, we can put some colors also for that. One column highlighted, other columns not. Usually column group spans one. And you cannot see a group until you give some attribute suitable. That means if you don't give rules as groups, you will never see that column group. Column group is visible only with some effects, some styles. You cannot see the column group just like that, right? That means you have frame, that means frame is box and rules is this. That means both will come. That means we have rules and this. And you say rules as all, then it will get all. It is going to get all. Actually, in the footer, I am having only one row, one cell, right? So technically, this is difference between rules and frame. We have another option that is border, and border is for cells. It is for cells. It is not for rows and columns. It is for cells. It can be 0 or 1. It can be 0 or 1. 0 actually means false and 1 means true. That means when you had syntax here, so table can have a border as 1. Border 1, 2, 3, it's not size. It is just 1 means true and 0 means false. If you give any another number like 3, 4, 5, it will treat as 1 only. Means it is true. It's not size. It is whether you want a border or not. And very important point you should know is you cannot set border when rules attribute is defined. So make sure that remove rules attribute, then you can add border. Border and rules both cannot be there. If you have border and rules only dominate. Border will not come. You will not see border if there is no, if there are rules. If you don't define rules, then border can be displayed. So let's see here. So border is not for table. Observe carefully. I will write here. I will write border is 1. Then you see it looks like this. By seeing this, what people think like Border is for table. Border is not for table. For example, I will remove the frame. Frame is unnecessary there. Then how to remove the frame? Frame is what? Void. If I say frame void, you will see that border is only for cells. Border is for cells. That means border is only for cell. So we use different combinations, rows, columns, cells, right? So frame is for table, rules are for rows and columns, and border is for cells. And as I told you, if I use rules also as all, then you can see, you can't see border. Border, and remember, if I say rules none, still border will not come. Why? Because you should remove rules completely from attributes. Then only border will come. Rules must be removed from the attributes. Then only it will come. Right. So this is just one set of attributes we are having. Now we have so many attributes that we'll see tomorrow. Right. So table have lot of attributes. I given just only one set. That is frame, rules, and border. Table have so many attributes. Once you learn, you can design just real world tables. I will take some websites. I showed you not Telerik and all people. We will see their grids and we will try to create the grids like them. That is easy. You see some websites, they show some tables just like I showed you ICC and all. You can recreate those tables just by using their data. That we'll see in tomorrow's session. We will learn all attributes about tables tomorrow. Okay, right.